Sure. I guess welcome back. I don't know when future me is bringing anything back. Hey guys, editor Brendan here, and you might notice that Tim didn't come through in the recording. OBS reset some settings, and he just didn't come through. We do figure that out eventually, but for this first episode, maybe two, I don't know yet, I'm still editing, there's no Tim, so I'll try and caption where I remember what he was saying. But, whoops.
Be a running theme here.
Yeah, future me does what he pleases. There's been some grinding done off screen. Our three boss babies that we got previously are now all level 31, actually, which is kind of weird, because they all level at different rates, but overall their stats are really solid. Knives, it was difficult determining what skills to keep on these guys, because a lot of them had slashes, but none of them had all of the slashes they needed. And some of them also did have all of the skills they would need for other combos. So, for example, Chonks has Exploded and the White Fire and White Air, as well as Thordane and Lightning, which makes a combo. I believe he also had Bolt Slash, but I had to get rid of something. And frankly, I'd rather, if I had to give up on one of the combos in order to get the other two, I'd rather give up on Giga Slash.
Sure, and I can let you know that the amount of people that can learn Giga Slash are very limited.
Yeah, I have a feeling Knives is probably one of them, but he doesn't have Vacuum Slash. He just doesn't have it.
Yeah. Knives is someone capable of learning it. But that's okay, because I think we're about to solve that.
Okay. And then TMNT doesn't actually have anything that would... He's missing one or two things out of all possible combos. So that's a little unfortunate. But he does have Revive, which is handy.
He's also just solid all around.
Oh yeah, of the three, he's got the highest attack, which is weird. His defense is pretty comparable, and his speed is 100 more.
I might be looking at that MP there.
Oh yeah, and the MP is insane. The MP's on all of these guys is really good, but his HP to MP ratio definitely skewed in the way of MP.
Seems that way.
A lot of these guys are now level 50.
Buddy.
Yeah, Leon and Pierce both are at 600 attack now, which is really cool. Pierce is still a little bit more evened out. Overall, Pierce, I think, has a little bit better... Yeah, overall, Pierce has better stats than Leon, but Leon's HP is nothing to thumb your nose at. He, again, doesn't really have quite enough skills for any of the combos, but he still has good skills. And if Pierce was able to learn it, he would have probably gotten the combination skill from Exploded, White Fire, and White Air, but I don't think he's able to.
No, I don't think he has that history, unfortunately.
Yeah. Tears hit max level at 56. Most of that was in the bank. Pism did get to level 52. He was integral in training up some of the lower level dudes. So he hit level 50 pretty quick. I did also get Ryan to level 50 just because nothing could hurt him. Yeah. Yeah.
That's a metal slime, alright.
Yeah, even his attack is alright. HP not as much, but... Oh, and looks like he's about to go up another level. Cool. Chop's just the Chop Clown. Weird that he hasn't hit max level yet, because he's an unbred monster, but he's getting there. Jimbo, I did get up to 54 as well, just because he was able to kill things really easily.
With that attack, I'm not shocked.
Yeah, can't take a hit worth a damn, but as long as he gets his hit in first, the opponent dies. Let's see. Yeah, Squish hit max level. Meowth and Liz were tough to train because they're just not quite as good as some of our other dudes, so they didn't get quite as far. Claw, on the other hand, was really good to train because he has Heal All and also Metal Cut for high defense enemies, which was handy. Some of you may be wondering why some of these guys, like the focus on attack and how we got some of this experience. I'll explain that a little later. Scree's doing alright. They're a little bit harder to train up, so like a lot of these dudes are still in their 30s just because they're a little harder to train. Saver, for the life of him, does not want to live. I swear to God, every time I tried to train him, he would immediately die. It was so sad. Midas is doing pretty solid. Not as good as our previous gold golem, but pretty solid. Yeah. Skill-wise, these guys are all pretty good as well. I do have Errand on Lich just because he never learned anything better. I used it exactly once. I gave him $100. He left and he came back with a Sky Bell. That all happens in a single text exchange. So he never actually leaves your party for any amount of time. It's just a text box saying he left on an errand with $100. He's come back with a Sky Bell. So that was neat. Sonic's the same. I did get Nessie up to level 54 as well, just because I still don't know what we're going to do with her, but for him.
I do.
Oh, cool. Fair enough. Found a cyborg slime, stole it from a monster master, which is how we've now determined that we're pretty sure the levels of the monsters that the monster masters are using are also dependent upon the level of the world you're in. Because I know for a fact that the monster master I fought was in a world with level 80 monsters. And I was fighting him with a team of level 30 people. So, Sonic was not involved. It was just 3 level 30s. Actually, I think they were all sub-level 30 at the time. This guy came at level 84.
Yeah, the math doesn't add up unless.
Yeah, so that's an important note. But yeah, he's a cyborg slime. This guy we've gotten before, this guy we got before. I even got the Weed Man up there. Mostly because he had hustle. I'm not gonna lie. And having an additional person who could heal was helpful. I literally, the entire time he was in my party while I was training him, he also levels really quickly. I had him doing nothing but hustle, just manually commanding him to hustle every single turn. But yeah.
Pretty rich teams.
Yep.
We have a bit of breeding to do. It's not going to be too outrageous, but there's a few noteworthy things there.
Yeah, so let's go take a look here.
Side note, who currently has pheromone right now? Or if anyone?
I don't think anyone has pheromone. I haven't seen it in a while.
Okay. Never mind that.
No, it might pop up again later, I don't know. Or it might be on someone who's asleep. But I don't think... Yeah, I don't think any of our bred monsters are asleep, but some of the unbred ones might have it.
Alright, let's start with the boring one.
Alright.
Debatably our only boring. Go ahead and grab the land owl.
Okay, our little bugbear.
your freshly caught cyborg slime.
Oh, for a whipbird. Alright, I can dig it. I don't think we've had a whipbird yet.
We've had a whipbird very early on.
Oh, okay. That's probably why I didn't remember it off the bat. Still a good monster.
Just to let you know that, with one exception, gender doesn't really matter.
No, okay. I'm still just gonna say no and we can hatch them all at the same time.
Sounds good. I just figured I'd give you that little heads up. Next, we can grab the sickler.
Okay. We're putting him in chunks.
No. Pairing with our cancer man.
Alright, with the claw to get an army crab. Alright.
I mean, continuing that bug trainer trend, you know?
That's true. And claw did prove to be quite good, honestly. So this army crab plus 21 will probably also be very good.
It's gonna be stupid. Also, army crabs, shockingly hard to get a hold of.
I will say, one of the monster masters I fought did have a team of 2 army crabs and I think an orochi. So technically I think I could steal them from monster masters, but I honestly forgot that we had never had one.
Yeah, it's fine. I just figured, hey, this is something new for us, and I don't know why it's so hard to get in this game, but apparently it is.
Yeah. It is interesting to note that the difficulty of the monster master doesn't change with the level of your party. It's just the rarity of their monsters that seem to change. Which is weird.
In a way, it does kind of impact difficulty, too.
True. A grand slime is going to be harder to fight than an army crab.
Yeah. Go ahead and grab Chop Clown.
Okay. Chops. Here we go.
And Chops can go with the Lizard Man.
Into Liz. Hey, Lionix. Okay.
Another shockingly hard one to get. If you are Tara, that is. Because Kobe just casually gets Lionix in Skyworld.
So this Lionix is the monster I was thinking of when I was trying to name Leon.
Okay.
Because we ran a Lionix in the first game for a while. And man, he did real good.
It's a good monster. Just not an easy one for Tara to come across.
Yeah, fair. Also, for those listening at home, if my voice sounds a little bit scratchy, I'm pretty sure that I'm trying to get sick, but I refuse to. So sorry in advance if I sound a little bit more scratchy than usual.
Interesting way to phrase that. Alright, we got the last 3. These are going to be interesting. Let's start with Gold Golem.
Alright. Midas the Gold Golem.
And pair that with our Metal King.
Ooh, okay. With Ryan. We're making a Metal Golem.
Note, in the first game, Metal King plus a Gold Golem equal the Gold Slime.
Fair.
In this game, something happens when you flip the script.
Interesting. Darkmate. That's a new one. Alright.
And you know what's what's coming up next? It's Pierce's time to shine.
Ooh. Alright, is he going first or last? We're continuing the bug We're continuing the bug line. Is he going to...
Is going with Lich.
Alright. We're making the bug Lich. Pretty sure I fought that enemy in Breath of Fire 4.
This one is interesting. It is a dead end, but it's also the ultimate bug.
Skolarak. Okay.
The name kind of gives away what it might look like.
I'm very intrigued.
Well, you gotta wait because we got one more.
Is it Onion Nose time to shine?
No, it's Pissum's time to shine.
Oh ho. Alright, he's finally getting married.
By the way, this is the world's strongest monster. It's going with knives.
Ooh. Yeah, this is going to be a very strong monster. Okay, real quick. So, Pissum has Fire Slash, Vacuum Slash, and Bolt Slash. So all he's missing is Ice Slash. Does Knives have Ice Slash? I think he does. He does. Okay. All slashes will be available to this monster.
Yes. You will also note that both Pizarros, both Pissums ended up with each other in the end. Somewhat.
Oh, yeah, that is interesting. Because, Pissum is just marrying Pissel's daughter.
Yeah, try not to think about it too hard.
To be fair, they weren't related. They were just the same thing. Psycho Piz. Psycho Pizarro, I'm guessing?
Yes.
Well, alright.
That's what happens. Everyone just gets angry at
Fair enough. Was that the last one?
That was the last one.
Alright. I am a great master. Thank you, old man. Alright, well, there's only 6 things to hatch, so I don't think I need to speed through it. We'll go in order of Excite. I think we made this joke before, but I'm gonna do it again. We gotta ride the whip. No. Exactly. Alright, Army Crab. This one will be, this is going to be a very powerful Army Crab.
That means that the ring juggling won't be as crazy. Oh my god, I forgot about that sprite.
Alright, since he's the most powerful Army Crab, how do I abbreviate General? Or Sergeant. Maybe Sergeant. Because General can mean... General has various different words. Sergeant means one thing. Actually, yeah, he can just be Sarge. Duh. Sarge's Heroes. I have that game on the N64. I want to say it's terrible, but I actually really enjoy it. Alright, Lionx probably won't be that strong, all things considered, but he's still just really cool.
Yeah. It'd be strong if we got it much earlier on.
I mean, I can literally just do this. He's just the Lionx. No. Alright. Dark Mate. Which I'm guessing is the mate for Pissum. Or Psycho Piss. Considering we needed to make them have them be different. But...
no, they have nothing to do with each other.
Oh. I don't know what the sprite is supposed to be.
It'll make sense when you see it. And only when you see it.
I guess so. Alright, so he's the Dark Mate. How do I shorten Casanova? He can just be Casa.
Okay. I know what this thing looks like.
I didn't mean to take him with me, but we'll figure it out. Skullrocked. The perfect Bug'em.
Is it Pug'em for Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth for all you Yu-Gi-Oh fans out there?
Ooh, I like a lot. Alright, so he's not quite a moth, but he is the Perfectly Ultimate Great... Spider? I kinda like pugs. And he needs to have an exclamation, obviously.
Sounds good. Pugs can actually become a very real candidate for a ringer for our team, by the way.
I'm down with that.
There are no more breeding plans for pugs. For pugs. So, pugs can just freely level at this point.
I'm absolutely down with that. I didn't know we were going to be a bug trainer when we started this game, but I mean, I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
So, it looks like Pizarro just covered in purple. An armored Pizarro, if you will.
Yes and no.
Okay. I know what it has to be. It's the ultimate Pizarro.
Alright. I'm good with this. Alright. It's time to go check out the teams.
Yes. Need to check out the teams. Since we're near the bank, I'm going to quickly withdraw all of the rings that got put away, and then head back to the farm to check people out. And then I'll probably just do ring allocations off-screen. I am going to deposit this guy real quick, so he's in just with the other set.
Yeah. I looked at that MP.
I did. I also looked at that MP. All right. Well, let's check out our new friends here. We'll start up here at the top with Ride, who, you know, that's better than I was expecting. Who did he get bred from? Okay. That's that Slimeborg in there, I'm pretty sure. Wow.
Sure is.
That's a lot better than I was expecting. Sarge the Army Crab. Doing pretty good. Yeah. This is... Yeah, honestly, this is also a little better than I was expecting. I also don't think that the sprite from the first game had any of that purple in there. I think it was just all orange. So that's pretty cool. Well.
That's a good start.
That's a very solid start to a very powerful monster.
Good news, it levels faster than Esther.
Oh, thank God. Esther leveled so slow. Ooh, I like this guy. I like this guy a lot.
Yeah. What if Spider but bones?
Very evened. too, which makes sense considering he came from Pierce, actually, because Pierce was also really even. You know, I'm seeing the sprite and I still don't know what I'm looking at.
Think horseshoe crab, where the underneath is the danger zone.
Alright. Okay, sure. But yeah, those stats, though. Yeah, these three alone are... I think they can just get trained by themselves. I don't think I have to take anyone with them to train them.
They are going to be quite powerful.
They almost have the same... Like, they have similar stats to Nessie. What the heck, man?
And they're only going to get better.
Alright, cool. I'm fine with this. Now, I think we did decide we wanted to go to Lonely World. So...
Time we tackle that final world, you know?
Yeah, so I think I'm fine with taking Mudu and Lord Draco with us. They haven't gotten any screen time. Maybe taking Duran with us?
Okay. It'll be hard, but it won't be, like, unreasonable by any means.
Yeah, I mean, it would either be taking Duran or be taking Nidorik. And Nidorik has had some screen time already.
Sure, I like Duran. It's a good reason to bring him along.
Yeah. And I think he can probably do it. The poor guy has a terrible track record with trying to stay alive, mind you, but that's why we gave him the Sailor Ring.
Sure. But before we do, let's do a little ring dance, and then we'll meet you back when we're ready.
Oh, that's right. I honestly completely forgotten. Okay, so these guys have all been given their particular rings. I did have a comment. I had mentioned before that I had had a comment saying that the person who's first in your party tends to get to attack most. They did go and watch a speed run of the game, in which the speedrunner also confirmed that. And in my reading, I have gone with that approach, and it definitely does seem to be the case. So, I'm gonna stick with it.
Again, I feel like it's believable, especially for this series. So yeah, I think it makes sense.
Yeah, normally it hasn't mattered because we always have Draki as the first thing because we're trying to get the keys. But I'm not as worried about getting keys anymore.
True, and yeah, if a speedrunner says it, they know the game inside and out. Go with what the speedrunner says.
Yeah, absolutely. I will go ahead and deposit these rings just so that they're not taking up space on me. And this D-scale. And I guess I'll deposit a World Dew as well. I did pick up a Shiny Harp. It really helped with grinding, but I don't need it here. So... okay. I think that should do the trick.